Hi, I'm your host, Reed Brian Kimball. Welcome to this week's edition of the Wanted Crohn's and IBD Newsweek. In the next few minutes, you'll hear about interesting news and happenings in the inflammatory bowel disease world. You can watch previous episodes by clicking the button on the screen or the link in the About section. On with the news. rxisc.org has a petition that needs more signatures. AbbVie is a recently spun off pharmaceutical company from Abbott Laboratories and now provides Humira to IBD patients. Humira has projected sales of $10 billion in 2013. AbbVie has sued and is blocking the European Medicines Agency from releasing clinical trial data on their drug, Humira. The petition reads, "Their action has led to the shutdown of the entire public access program, leaving millions of patients worldwide and their doctors in the dark." Way to go, AbbVie. You're really rocking at this whole scientific method thing, collecting data and not releasing all of it. Thanks. Viewers, please sign the petition by clicking the link. Kenneth Spriggs is a former quantitative analyst with a physics degree and was diagnosed with Crohn's disease in 2001. He analyzed data from the Chronology patient-driven social network regarding patients who used human microbiota transplants for their IBD. In his own words, it's open source peer-to-peer observational treatment research, and it's pretty cool. I love how his article provides a history of microbiota transplants being used all the way back to ancient China in the 4th century. Today we see that microbiota transplants are new, but this has all happened before, so say we all. Finally, I'd like to introduce you to a musician, Luke Escombe, who has a few songs related to his struggles with inflammatory bowel disease. One is called Peppermint Tea and the other is Master Key. He's a very funny comedic musician, so take a listen. That's the end of this week's episode of the Wanted Crohn's and IBD Newsweek. Links to these stories appear below this video in the About section on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, leave a few comments, and share with your friends and family. Alright, tune in next week for another episode of interesting news and happenings in the inflammatory bowel disease world. I'm your host, Reed Brian Kimball, and remember, my friends, stay colonized.